How's it going, YouTube? Today I would like to show you guys how to use Samsung DeX to get any kind of movie, song, like any kind of media file that you could think of onto your phone using Samsung DeX. So some things that you're going to need is your phone that supports Samsung DeX. Here I have the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. You're going to need the charging cable that came with your phone and a Mac or PC. So I am personally using a Mac and I have Samsung DeX installed right here. And as you can see, it's saying to start Samsung DeX, connect your phone to your computer using a USB cable. If you guys are not aware of where to get the software, it's simply on Samsung's website. So let's go ahead and get your charging cable that is plugged into your PC and connect it to your phone. You'll get a prompt that says, would you like to start casting Samsung DeX? Start now. So now that I've done that, I have Samsung DeX here on my desktop. So I have pre-prepared a folder here called Samsung Media with movies. I have Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince and a song that is just some random song that I ripped off YouTube. I highly recommend you guys look into learning how to get these kinds of files, and that way you could essentially have any kind of media that you'd like at any time. So first things first, on my Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra Samsung DeX, that was a mouthful, I'm going to go into my files, and you're going to have this if you have, I think it's the S8 and up. So here I can see every single one of my file categories on my phone. And one thing that I would just like to throw in as a side note that is awesome is it was Amazon Prime Day yesterday and the day before, and I snagged a Samsung 256 gigabyte SD card for 20 bucks. So when you're out here trying to buy a phone with like 512 gigs of memory for an extra $300 from like Apple or someone, it's just crazy that you can basically do that for $20. And this SD card I can put into a camera, record 4K footage, and put it on my Note 20 Ultra because the package that it came with a micro SD card to a SD card converter that could fit into cameras. If you guys are interested in seeing a video where I record using my regular schmegular 4K camera and then using the SD card to put into my phone and editing footage on there, just let me know. Or if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys how to get any movie that you want onto your phone. So here I have the option between my internal storage or SD card. This SD card I literally just popped in 20 minutes ago. So let's start using that. So here is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. It's literally as simple as dragging and dropping to the destination that I would like this file to be stored on. So I'm going to drop it on my SD card, and now this is going to simply load it. Alright guys, now that the movie has completed its loading, I will show you now that I will unplug this. Now that I have my phone unplugged, I can just go ahead into my Files app, and if I look here, my SD card now has 2 gigs of data on it, which just so happens to be the Harry Potter movie. So if I give that a go, it fills up the entirety of the screen,
preparation is a prerequisite of all.
And it looks pretty nice in my opinion.
Harry, my boy, I was beginning to worry. Thought so.
If she was delivering that to Professor Dumbledore, she wasn't doing it knowingly.
Yes, she was cursed.
Now, I don't want to spoil that movie for you guys, but next I will get into showing you how to get music onto your phone and then getting that onto your Galaxy Watch. So, without further ado, let's get into that. But there is one awesome thing I'd like to show you first. Alright you guys, so this is something that I just really would like to show you what makes everything that I've just taught you with Samsung DeX so nice. If I go ahead and go in my control panel, go to DeX, here it'll start searching for my TV, which is a Samsung TV. Start now. And now I have Samsung DeX on my TV. So that is working independently of my phone. I can go on Reddit and do whatever I would like, and that still works perfectly fine. But if I would like to control that with my phone, here I have the, and I'm sorry if that's not autofocusing, use your phone as a touchpad. So if I do that, my phone becomes a touchpad that allows me to control this and make it work just as if it would on my computer, as I was showing you earlier. So I can go into my SD card. Down here I have Harry Potter, just like I was showing you guys earlier. And here it is.
Oh, this can't be good.
So that can play off my phone onto my TV while I still use my phone. I mean, how cool is that?
It was, but I was told I had to get an outstanding in my OWL.
So you did, when Professor Snape was teaching.
And here I am controlling the movie again. I mean, that is just like the coolest feature ever, in my opinion. And it was all done super simple, super fast, super easy. I mean, I just can't stop nerding out about how cool that is. And now that we've seen how awesome DeX really can be, especially when you can get any movie on your phone and then mirror that onto the TV while also using your phone, I mean, that is just awesome. So let me wrap this up by showing you guys how to get music onto your phone with DeX and then onto your watch. So first things first, connect this bad boy up. Okay, so again, we have the Files app here, and I'm going to use the SD card once again. Here I have the music file that I have ready. Let me just get this out of the way so you guys could see a little better. Drag it, and automatically will go where it needs to go. And now, you know, of course, that was not as big as Harry Potter. It just took literally a couple seconds. So if you want to get a giant playlist of music and drop it all at once, it will pretty much export in like seconds or a couple minutes, which is awesome. All right, so now that my song is taken into the SD card, I will again unplug it just to show you guys once it's on here, and you don't need to be plugged into the computer. You only need to be plugged in to actually transfer the files onto your device. Okay, now that we have our song downloaded to the phone, can go ahead, click it, and just so you guys know that it's there. Okay, so now we want to get this onto our watch, but the watch isn't going to recognize that music file is there until we move it into the music folder. So if you just long press that file, you'll get these options down here, and I'm going to move it to the music folder, and just down here, move here. So now that the file is in my music folder, I'm going to go into the Galaxy Wearable app. So when you're in your Galaxy Wearable app, you want to make sure that you are on your watch, whether you have a Galaxy Watch, an Active, or whatever you got, and go down to where it says add content to your watch, and then you can add tracks. Auto sync is also an option, but as you can see, the song that I just added is right here. So let me click on that and click done. Now my phone is connecting to my watch and transferring all of that good musical content onto it. Just like that, the song is on my watch. So without further ado, let's test it out and make sure that it's on there. So when you are using your watch to play music files that you have downloaded, it is nice to just use the music widget right there. But one thing that's very important to note is that if you see that little phone icon there, if you use the phone, it will try and control music or what have you from your phone independently, and it won't let you access what's on your watch. So if you click that, just like that, it will automatically switch over to the music that's stored on here. So now that we are on our actual music player, if I open the app, and now that I'm in my music app, I can swipe up and check out all of the music that I have downloaded. Now once I am in the music app, I'll go ahead and find that song that I added. It was called Facading Take It Down, some random song off YouTube. One thing I do really like is that whatever the picture on the YouTube video that you import will actually be the cover art, which is pretty neat. So here's a song that we just added. So here is the song that we added, and as you can see, it plays perfectly fine. So if you don't have Spotify and you'd like to get music onto your watch, this is an awesome way to go about doing that. And I highly recommend that you look into DeX and all of the possibilities that it has for you. So I hope you enjoyed my video, you guys. If you enjoyed it or found it useful, please subscribe, leave a like, comment down below. If you have any questions, I really do try and get back to each and every one of you. If you have anything that you would like me to look into and make a video on, please just leave a comment. I do plan on going into the Samsung Galaxy Note Ultra and possibly doing a review on it, or a deep dive video where I share all of my thoughts about how this phone has treated me over the past month. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you have a great day. Later.